why is integrating EDGMaker software on those instruments that have kind of been around for a while? Why is that a big deal for this space?
Yeah, so that's a really great question, and that's really the heart of the value proposition for in terms of what Fizzle is bringing to the drug manufacturing industry. So I'm just going to back up and explain a couple of the context that of the industry. So there are two really important goals that everybody in the drug manufacturing industry is focused on right now. One is efficiency, and the other is data integrity. And those two sort of pillars of drug manufacturing are really important because, you know, as people know, efficiency is is a very high priority, and it's about getting more production out of existing time or existing equipment. So that's become very important, particularly after the pandemic. We need to make drugs faster, and currently the US doesn't have enough drug manufacturing capacity. So, we could build more manufacturing sites, but those are very expensive and they take a long time to build. So short-term solution is focus on efficiency. The other term, data integrity, means the recording of all the scientific data has to be both accurate and complete. And this is particularly important for pharma companies because when they go and ask the FDA approval for their drug in order for them to commercially launch, the FDA essentially reviews the pharma company's entire drug development and drug manufacturing process. They review this whole huge report. And they're asking the FDA for approval so they can commercially launch the drug. And not only does the FDA review the report for, yes, is the drug safe? Does it work well? But they're also making sure that the data has been recorded very accurately in a way that's accurate and according to the standard operating procedure. So it's recorded in the right way. And that's called data integrity. So how does EDGMaker Software, help these two, or address these, or achieve these two really important goals? Well, for that, you need to understand that all of these big five instruments are largely very manual in their operation, and also very manual in terms of recording the data. So we know that these instruments are really the workhorses of any manufacturing process or any drug development process. And the problem is that if you have a lot of manual operation, then it's not very efficient. And then secondly, if there's a lot of manual data recording, people tend to make mistakes. So these are prone to errors. And these errors turn out to be the Achilles heel for data integrity. So there was a study published about a year ago that looked at what is the main reason for companies getting warning letters from the FDA. And these warning letters are basically letters that the FDA issues to a drug manufacturer once it has reviewed the report and said, oh, you know what, you didn't follow the rules for recording data. So essentially there are issues with data integrity. 80% of those warning letters were due to data integrity problems. So that's where EDGMaker is providing a huge amount of value by automating the operation and automating the data recording. They are addressing the efficiency, providing much more efficiency, and they're reducing the amount of data integrity issues, which will overall have an impact in terms of reducing the number of warning letters. And these warning letters are very serious issues because basically a pharma company is prevented or has to halt and address the issues in the warning letters before they can go and commercialize their drug.